Had a timeline to find a job, and the timeline is due next week. And I guess it's just in gestation because it hasn't manifested physically.
Well, for sure it's on its way, which means it's still in gestation. We like that you got that. But let's talk about timing here for a minute. Let's talk about timing, because the way you mean timing usually in your physicalness is you mean timing like the moment in which it pops into your awareness, where you can see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it, that kind of timing. And the way we mean timing is when you come into conscious awareness of something. And timing, we can't say the word timing. You all know what you mean by it, and we don't mean something different from what you mean by it. But we want to put with the word timing words like co-creation, words like blending, words like synchronicity, and many factors coming together simultaneously. When you have big intentions, where there are many things that your life has helped you to know that you want, then the best of timing includes a high percentage of those. In other words, when you say, I'm on a timeline to get a job, we want to say, are you on a timeline to not only find employment, but to find rewarding employment? Not only to find something to do, but something that interests you and excites you while you do it. Not only others to work with, but others who are in harmony, who are also reaching for more. In other words, there's a lot more to what you're asking for than just what you want to define with time. So if something isn't happening, it's because you're asking for more than you're letting in. And that is, hear this, that's an indicator of a really strong and powerful deliberate creator. Because if you are sloppy in your creation, then your timing can be quick. In other words, you can be brought immediately to something that you think you want, and then you have to go through the experience of finding out that that really isn't what you want, or that there's more about it that you don't want than that you do want. But perfect timing is really, from our perspective, and the way that we want to say it is, really good timing is when you allow a large number of components that are important to you to rendezvous simultaneously, and nothing less than that will do. You don't want to just put up with a little piece of something you want, like it happened in the timeline. It happened before my deadline was in place. We want you to be willing to allow the universe to round up all of the cooperative components that you're asking for, which include a lot of factors. And we want to say to you that you're the last of the cooperative components. You're not letting yourself in. We talked about this all day today, because you're so aware of what is. That's what deadlines and goals do in a detrimental way to you. They make you focus upon the absence of what you want. They make you nervous. They make you feel frustrated. They make you feel tense. So you don't want to introduce into your equation of intent those things that make you feel like that. You want to step back and say, when I'm ready, it'll be there. When it's ready for me and I'm ready for it, then it will be there. And when it comes, I will know it. I won't question it. I won't wonder about it. It will feel good to me, even though I don't really understand how it's going to unfold. And in the beginning, it will be far less that it will be later, and it'll be far less that it'll be later. And this is something that's going to expand and evolve as I do too. But what happens so often with humans is you want to fast forward there, and you want all the answers that might answer any questions that you might ever have to be satisfied before you even have the questions. And what you're really wanting to do is just have an expansive, good feeling experience. And from what we've been talking about here today, what do you think is the way to get there in the fastest and the most easy way? Is to feel good about where I am. Well, that takes some doing, because right now I don't have something that I really want, need. That doesn't matter. You can find the emotion of it. Well, I don't know if I can find the emotion of it until I have some glimpses of it. Yes, you can. When you don't have enough money, you can put prosperity and a feeling of well-being in there. If on past jobs you haven't been respected, you can put the respect that you want and deserve, and that you want to give and that you want to receive. In other words, you can find those. So as you isolate some of those things that you're looking for, and then you go out in the day and the universe delivers something to you, like the rabbits or whatever it is, that fills in that little piece and that little piece, before you know it, you're resonating with so many of the things that are important to you that you're now ready to allow yourself to be the receiver of what's been being revealed for a long time. You think the universe isn't showing it to you. It is. The revelations are happening all around you, but you've got to be in the receptive mode before you can realize what's being revealed. As you look at it that way, then you don't feel deprived. It's in the gestation process. It's not coming, it's coming. Don't you want the timing of the birthing of the baby to be right? Don't you want it to have fingers and toes before it gets here? Oh, I was in a hurry for you. Sorry about that. My desire was so strong that you got here that you got some catching up to do, I see. And so you get the point.
Yes, thank you so much.
Enough?
Yes, thank you.
Very good.